Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths is Fun. In today's video, I will explain to you a concept of quadratic equation and function, which will cover the concept of solving quadratic equations by using formula. Now, this is video number 2. In video number 1, we have seen how to solve quadratic equation by completing the square method. So you can see the link of this video in the description, and I will try to put the link of these videos also in the description. So basically there are 4 videos which will cover the concept of quadratic equations and functions. Number 1 was on completing the square. Now this one is using quadratic formula. So this one will be simple and short. This one was long. And third one will be how to solve quadratic equation by reducing equations that can be reduced to quadratic equations, right? And this is the syllabus of O Level Mathematics. So let's begin with the concept, how to solve formula to solve quadratic equations. So before we begin, I would like you to focus on this understanding. When we solve a quadratic equation, we get answer, right? Either 2 answer, 1 answer, or no answer. Now, when we get 2 answers, what does it mean? It means if you sketch the graph of this curve of this equation, there are 2 points through which it will pass on the x-axis, right? Now, in case this one is suppose minus 0.4 and this one is suppose 1.75. So when you will solve this question, right, I'm saying suppose. So when you will solve this question, your answer of x should come minus 0.4 and 1.75. So basically what I'm trying to say, when you solve quadratic equation and you get 2 answers, those 2 answers or those 2 solutions or those 2 roots of the equations are actually the points on the x-axis through which the curve passes. Okay, so you always keep this idea in your mind. Now let's see, if I have to solve quadratic equation using formula, then what is the technique and what is the formula itself? Now this is a general form of the quadratic equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c. Now a, b, c are constant, some numbers, right? Real numbers. Now, if I compare it, or okay, I'll compare later. First of all, let's see the formula which will help me getting the answer of x, right? When we solve quadratic equation, we get answers. Maybe same, maybe different, maybe no answer. So using this formula, we solve the equation. Now this formula you need to learn by heart. It will be given in the paper also, but not in your school exams. Now A represents, you need to understand what does ABC represents. A represents the coefficient of x square, mean the number written with x square here. That is called A. The coefficient of x power 1 is called B, mean the number written with x power 1 is B. And the constant which has no x is C. So those numbers you plug in here. So for example, if this is your quadratic equation, then in this one, your A will be 3, your B will be minus 15, and your C will be minus 17. And you will plug in here and solve it. And I'll teach you how. Okay? Because some children find it difficult that how to substitute and how to use calculator. So keep calculator in your hands because I will tell you where students usually make mistake. Okay? If you don't have it, put the video on pause and bring your calculator. Okay, now suppose this equation is given. Now we will solve it using quadratic formula. Okay. First of all, I will rearrange this equation into this form. So I have 4x squared. I will bring 2x here. It will become minus 2x minus 7. Now if I compare it with this, my A, which is coefficient of x squared, is equals to 4. B, which is written with x, coefficient of x power 1, is actually minus 2. And C is minus 7. Signs are very important, so do write them. So once you got your ABC, now write down the formula, minus B plus minus root B square minus 4AC over 2A. So learn it. With the practice, after doing 5-6 questions, you will know it by heart yourself. Now let's plug in the values. So B will be replaced by minus 2. Here it will be minus 2 square. A will be replaced by 4. C will be replaced by minus 7. And again, a will be replaced by 4. So let's see here. Let's do it here. B I will replace by, let me use black color here. I will replace by -2. Okay. Right, this B is here. Then plus minus. And then again B will be replaced by -2 square. -4. Now it means 4 multiplied by A multiplied by C. So in place of A, I will write 4 because I have it here 4. And C is -7, right? And this 2A is actually divided by this whole thing, okay? Sometimes children by mistake write only underneath this. So be very careful, it is over whole thing. So 2 and A is 4. So once you have done this substitution, now you have to use calculation. Minus minus plus 2. This is 4 because square will turn negative into positive. It is 4. And this will be minus minus plus 4 into 4 into 7. So this is what you will get, right? And then you will add up. It will be what? 4 plus 112 is 116. Now, root 116 is equals to this, okay? So now here children make mistake in using calculator, and I will tell you how they make mistake. So please keep calculator in your hand. One time I will solve with plus sign and one time I will solve with minus sign. Okay, this is 8 actually. It's not -8, it is just 8. Now children make mistake. What they do? In the calculator they write 2 plus 10.770 divided by 8 and then they press equal to sign. You know, according to BODMAS, what happened? The calculator actually divide these two numbers. Whatever the answer comes, it add 2 in it. So then you will get wrong answer. The correct way to solve it, you do 2 plus 10.770 equals to whatever the calculator will show answer divided by 8. Or otherwise, in the calculator, if you have used it very frequently, you might have seen on the left hand side, second row, there is a fraction button, right? The fraction button is something like this. One box is here, the other box is here. So use that button and then write numerator in numerator, denominator in denominator. No error will happen, okay? So use calculator carefully and you will get your answer. Let's take another equation. I will take 2, 3 different types of equation, right? Now, if I have to solve this equation, common mistake. Can you tell me what is the common mistake? Even at times grade 11 people make this mistake. They do here x square minus 1 square. What is the problem here? You know what you have to do? You have to use it using or expand it using algebraic method basically. To remember what is that? See here. This method. A minus b whole square equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So basically, this is your a, this is your b. So you should expand this term by this formula. So it will become x square minus 2x plus 1 and minus 2x. Then minus 2x become minus 4x. Now you have your simple quadratic equation, which is you can easily compare with your general quadratic equation and you can get your ABC. A is 1, B is -4, C is 1. And then write them down in the formula. I have just told you how to substitute values in the formula in the previous example. So now you put your video on pause and try it yourself and then compare. Did you put it like this? Common mistake, it is -4. So minus minus become +4. Some children just put 4 here and thought that minus is already here. Okay, so be very careful, put brackets here, everything. And then after that, it is a calculation part. 4 square is 16. This is equals to 4. 16 minus 4 is 12. So one time you will take plus 12 and one time minus 12 because you have here plus minus, right? So one time with plus, one time with minus. And then again, I have told you how to use calculator properly and give your answer in 3 significant figure. Now I have given here 2 questions and you have to try yourself. I will not explain. Yes, I will show you the solution. So you can put your video on pause and then do yourself and then check the solution, right? I'm going to show you the solution, but then you will try it yourself. Just a hint, if you're trying it, first of all, expand this, simplify it. 2 lines I can show you slowly, okay? And then you will apply quadratic formula. So here is the solution, and you will check it after you will do it yourself, right? Only then you will know where do you stand. So let's see another question. Again, I will not explain. It is exactly what I've explained to you. This is for you to test yourself, your understanding. I'll show you the solution in a while. You put the video on pause and try it yourself in the copy. Remember, you will apply here the formula a minus b whole square and here a plus b whole square. Remember this formula, a square minus 2ab plus b square. And here a square plus 2ab plus b square. So you will expand these two by this formula and then simplify in the quadratic form. So here is the solution. You check your working, you have done it right, and I'm sure you will do it right, right? Now this last thing which I just want to discuss with you, and then we will finish this video. If question is given in this form, you see fraction is here, integer is here, and if you compare with this, I can say my a is 3 upon 4, right? Like this, my a is 3 upon 4, b is 2, c is minus 1 upon 2. Perfectly okay, you can put it in the formula and you can solve it. But suppose I'm not comfortable with fractions and I don't want to work with fraction. So I can take LCM, right? LCM, I'm sure you know. If you don't know, you see my algebra videos and you will know it. I have explained all this over there. So take LCM, cross multiply 4 will go away and you will get a simple equation. Now your ABC will be 3, 8 and minus 2. And you will apply quadratic formula and this will be your answer. You can check it. I have just given you both values. You can apply in the quadratic formula and check your answer should come this. I hope you have learned something from this video. The rest is all depends on your practice. So thank you very much. Please like and subscribe it. You will get the notification of my new uploaded videos. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Share it with your friends.